today in Jerusalem we have many young people who are doing just that. One group is King's Kids, and their leader is Ruut Ben Yousef. And I spoke with her and I asked her, what is King's Kids?
King's Kids is actually international youth ministry. The idea and the main goal is to let the kids themselves to do the evangelizing and to live the evangelism in their lives and share it in their surroundings and performing through arts, dancing, singing, dramas.
So how long have you been working with King's Kids?
This is my 5th year.
And what needs do the children have here in Jerusalem?
Well, the biggest need is prayer, because if we are speaking about the believer kids, so there is much pressure from the non-believer community, if it's Jewish side or if it's Muslim side. So a lot of prayers are needed for them.
Is there lots of social problems with the children?
Also, yeah, there is, especially with the new immigrant families and also in the Palestinian areas. There's, of course, needs, just social needs like human needs. But and we are also in this partly helping and trying to give help to the families that they are in need.
So what sort of things do you actually do in King's Kids?
Well, we are meeting weekly for prayer, worshipping, Bible study, and rehearsing dance, drama, and things that we are after performing. We are bringing kids and youth from very, very different backgrounds together and making it possible, just for letting it happen, just inviting kids from variety backgrounds.
Now I understand that you've been to Finland and also to England. What did you do there?
Well, this was a great opportunity and privilege for us as the King's Kids Jerusalem and King's Kids Israel group to go abroad, and we were going around different towns and cities and performing either in fellowships at schools, or we were in orphan house and jail, and also we had the great opportunities to do evangelizing out on the streets.
Now you have Palestinians and Israelis in your group. Is that unique for here, Jerusalem?
Well, it is. Yeah, we have a privilege to do this thing, that we have a possibility to bring Palestinians and Jews together, and we are actually doing kind of pioneer work in Jerusalem, and it's not always simple, but by God's grace we have many interesting stories about the relationships between those different groups.
So what difficulties do you face having both Palestinians and Israelis in the group?
Well, the first practical problem is many times the language problem, because it needs translation and it's not everybody's understood properly. But also because of the political situation, sometimes it is influencing also for our normal meetings. But we have also very many victories in this area, even that we have seen how God is working by His love and breaking those bridges that enemy has built.
Now you have meetings here in Jerusalem, but once a month you go to Bet Yalla. Why is that?
Well, this is because there is some youth in our group that they already got 16 years old and they don't have permission to come over to Jerusalem. So we want to keep contact with them, so we are going to visit them to the place that is possibility also for Israelis, also for Palestinians to meet. So this is a very special privilege, and we have seen a big blessing on this ministry.
So that's Palestinians and Israelis together. Now you've just taken on board a huge project. What is that?
Well, this is a CD and DVD project of Messianic kids songs.
So why did you make the CD?
Well, I have a friend that she's a Messianic Jew from Jerusalem, and actually from our friendship the idea came because she made the songs and the music and everything, and she just offered to King's Kids to do this project together, and I was very excited, and because also this is something very pioneer ministry that we are doing. It will be the first DVD, Messianic DVD, done in Israel, and it's very exciting to practice with kids, and it's also there's this teaching point of view in all this project, but also the testimony that we can use this CD for ministering also to believers and also to non-believers, hopefully not only in Israel but also abroad.
So it can't have been easy getting a whole lot of children together ready to sing some songs. How easy was it?
Well, yeah, it has, you know what, it's kids, you know, it's not always so, there's not always so much patience, but by God's grace, yes, we've done it with much prayers and having games in the middle and rehearsing again and again and again. Actually, we've been working for the songs already several months, so we came already to the recording part, that this part is over, so we are waiting for the CD now to be finished, and then we are going to start.
Now Ruth's daughter is called Ruchama, and she's also with King's Kids, and I spoke with her, and my first question was, how old are you?
I'm 16.
Now you've just been helping making the CD. What was that like?
It was very exciting because I've been singing for probably the most of my life and took voice lessons and everything, so doing it in a professional way was really exciting for me.
Did you have to practice a lot to get yourself perfect?
We had like at least 1 or 2 rehearsals every week from the beginning of the year, so it was pretty intensive. So yeah, we had to practice a lot for it.
Now you actually had the opportunity to do a part of the solo part on the CD. What was that like?
I was a little bit nervous because of it, but it was nice.
Yeah. So why did you make the CD?
Because it's something that the whole group did together, and everybody gave like their gifts from God, singing, and well, it was a way to give praise to God, and to really so it's a way to touch people's life when they hear, you know, in the words that Jesus is the Lord and that He can be our own joy and victory. So yeah, I was hoping that it can really touch people.
David Minsky is a man originally from Argentina, but now living in Jerusalem, and he's just joined the Israeli army. And I asked him as well, how old are you?
17.
Now you've just been singing on this new CD. What was it like?
Well, it was like really cool, and it was something that I wanted to do for a long time. And yeah, it was a good opportunity to do it with a King's Kids group.
So what was it like going into a professional studio?
Well, for me, as someone who works with sound systems at my congregation, it was like a dream, because I got to know so many things about professional studios, and yeah, it like pushed me and gave me also a desire to make more music with King's Kids maybe in the future.
So did your heart skip a beat when you saw all the equipment and everything there?
Yeah,
yeah.
It was really cool.
So what was the most special part about making the CD?
I guess it was like seeing the whole group singing and actually doing something together and really working hard for it, because we had a lot of practices and people still came and gave from themselves, and I guess that was something that really united the group, and yeah, and I think we now feel capable of doing anything, and I hope that this will bring us together to doing some other projects also.